Bro, have you heard about this Bill Gates making butter in a lab?
Yeah. You know what? When it comes to Bill Gates, nothing surprises me anymore. Nothing. The guy is just, he's just, bro. I think he's just plain evil, bro. The guy is plain evil. It's got to the point where like he's trying to play God now. He's, you know, I think. Where do you think they took that character from Miss Simpsons from?
Is it Mr. Smithers, Mr. Burns? It was
Mr.
no, it was
Burns.
Mr. Burns. That's it, Mr. Burns. Yeah.
Excellent Smithers. Excellent Smithers. Excellent. And it's got the nuclear power plant always trying to take over the world and them things there. Get me. Got no follicles in his thing. Bro, the guy is just a mad you. You know them ones there. But yeah, I'm reading about this butter thing. I'm hearing he's trying to like extract like the dairy from the butter from like thin air or something like that.
So basically it's carbon.
No, he's trying to use carbon dioxide.
Look, I'll be honest with you, I'm not really savvy when it comes to thing, yeah. But all I know is I screenshot it says, this is how it works. Fats are made up of carbon and hydrogen chains. The goal is to replicate those chains without animals or plants, and they did it.
To make synthetic fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a company called Savor or something like that.
Synthetic.
Yeah.
Like anything, bro, listen, this is what I don't understand. And this is where, like, the way the world's going, it's really, really scary. It's mad scary. Like, and this is why, I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad we got this pod to talk about certain things, because I know a lot of certain people hate because we give our opinions, but it's literally two brethren chatting and them things there. But the way the world is going is mad scary. And we talk about this in terms of like, bro, the food is terrible right now. It's terrible right now. But the way we're going, our kids and that, I'm so scared. Like, that's what I was talking about. You know what? Relocating, my man having to go back to Nigeria and them things there, because I need to eat proper food and stuff. How is the brain meant to develop, or how is you meant to function or grow properly without proper food? Do you know what I'm saying? And as I am already, see, like, you give me your take on it. I don't want to blow my load.
Don't delay it. Say it. Don't delay it. Nah, bro, you was cooking. Don't chef it up, bro. Don't finish.
Bro, like, I stopped eating meat time ago, yeah? I stopped eating meat it's almost been about 20 years ago. I know there's a lot of like new like vegan, vegetarian, it's like a fad, a little thing that a lot of people are going through right now. Some people do it for a bit and then go back and I've been doing it for years ago because I can't remember what it was, but I read somewhere, this was years ago. This has got nothing to do with like Bill Gates and stuff, yeah? Like, what Tesco's and all these big corporations, mainly Tesco's, yeah, and all these big corporations, the things they're having to make the farmers do to produce these chickens and these dairies and all these things they need and stuff. It's mad inhumane. It's literally like, bro.
So basically, the demand, is making them mass produce, and they're using some.
I'm making them having to cut corners.
Yeah, they're cutting corners in order to meet that demand. It's deep because you remember the 2013.
And it's the thing where, like, with the farmers, like, if you don't do this, they're getting certain things from this farmer. If you don't do this, we're gonna go to this other guy. He'll do it.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be someone. If he's too ethical and he doesn't want to like do all that stuff and because he's got morals and stuff, cool. We're gonna go to someone who ain't got morals. It's got nothing to do with morals. It's all about money, and this is what everyone needs to realize. It's all about money. Money talks, BS walks, and them things there. Yeah, bro. See me and you right now. If we could become papered up, we can buy a seat in the House of Parliament and them things there. We can lobby laws and stuff and all them things there.
I mean, look at Trump. Look at Donald Trump.
Do you know what I'm saying?
A lot of people forget he got into politics because of his money. A lot of people think he's been a politician all his life. And
what makes me so skeptical, and I know hate is a strong word, but bro, I swear down, if a asteroid or something, if Bill Gates got hit by a truck tomorrow, like, I'll carry on about my day and them things there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think anybody would miss him. He's a waste man. The amount of things this guy has done, I'm not even going to talk about the Roni stuff, how he backed that with he had a hand in that and all them things there. He's got this GM. You know about the GM mosquitoes and stuff?
No, what's that?
Oh my God. the guy's he's making like mosquitoes and stuff. Yeah, I think to fertilize crops and stuff. Yeah, bro, they're not real.
What do you mean, like fake mosquitoes?
Yes, bro.
Are they cloned or are they made like out of
They're
machines or
cloned, or
something?
I don't know what they made in a lab, bro.
Yeah.
And he lets out. I think he was letting out. There was a point he was letting out 20 million a week or something like that.
All right,
Or
what's the
a day,
purpose?
God
What's
knows.
the purpose?
Huh?
What's the purpose of those mosquitoes? Like, what's the aim?
Bro, it's apparently to get rid of certain diseases or from crops or to do certain things to the crops and all that stuff. Everything he's doing, yeah. And what baffles me most about Bill Gates, see, like everyone, yeah, everyone is so stuck up in their life and what they're doing and their little everyday ongoings and stuff. There's so much things going on out there that nobody, like, it's right in our face, but nobody like stops in their day to even like stops and challenge it and stuff. Like, this guy is on the internet, it's been there for time, where he's saying, oh, we need to depopulate the earth by at least 3 billion.
I seen that with his wife when his wife said that. I seen that clip. Yeah.
And this guy saying that he's the same person bankrolling certain things, buying up all these farms and all that stuff, and making GM crops, making his stupid butter from pop and them things there. He bought the apple cider company, the only organic, one of the only organic, like proper like apple cider, like the things that people need, that really, like things that we need and we use every day in them things there. Like, I don't know if you use apple cider, but man, use it in a
Apple
lot
cider
of things.
vinegar. Yeah, I do drink that.
Bro, this was like proper organic, authentic. He bought the family out. He bought it. Now he's doing his own things where like he's using his idiot mosquitoes to breed. Like, he's making these like apples and stuff. Apparently, he's making these apples for his own cider and stuff. And like the apples, apparently they can live for up to like 2 weeks to a month for all them things there. And this is why I stopped. Oh, bro. I've got so much to say. I don't eat McDonald's. My son is almost 5. Bro, if you show him a McDonald's, he would just walk past you. He wouldn't even look at it. He doesn't know what McDonald's is. He doesn't know what Burger King is. He doesn't know what any of these fast foods are. I don't know. Apparently, I think he owns like the Bill Gates. I think he owns like half of where they get the McDonald's chips from as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I think, if I'm right, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments and stuff. Yeah, but this guy, he owns a lot of stuff that's just detriment. That's a detriment to human existence and stuff. These brothers are trying to play God. Did you hear about the thing that he done with the sun, where he's trying to block out the sun and all them things there and make the reflection?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was straight out of a movie, like a villain. I didn't think it was real. You block, bro. Listen, look, see me. This is my view on it. I don't know if you heard, but also he's created this contraception, and he's promoting it in Kenya first. And this contraception will allow males and females to not get pregnant for 8 years straight. It's the first ever long-term contraception ever created, and he's testing it in Africa, right, bro? You see, with the butter, I think the butter is the beginning of the end for humankind. And the reason why I believe so, there's already... Hold on, 1 minute. There's already man-made meats. Like, you've heard about lab-grown meats, right? Now we've got lab-grown butter. I reckon the plan is soon, everything will be lab-grown. We will become so detached from using seeds to grow our natural foods and eat animals, because some of us do eat meat and beef and lamb and that. Soon everything's going to be artificial, and when the labs say we're not giving it to you, we are going to realize just how we become dependent on lab food, because we should be growing, we should be farming, we should be herding.
You know what, it's gonna it's I was watching something about American and Popeye and Chick-fil-A, because you know, like, apparently they're very big out there and stuff in it. And I was reading, apparently they got like bare banned ingredients and all them things there that they shouldn't have in the chicken, that they got in the chicken, all these like artificial things and stuff. And it's a thing where like it's making people angry, it's making them addicted.
It affects your hormones.
They're so addicted to the chemicals from these chickens and all the whatever it's giving them and stuff. Like, they need it, they want it and stuff. Yeah, the people are killing each other outside. Apparently, I don't know, but I saw this on social media the other day. You were saying something a second ago, which it really disturbs me. It hurts my soul, bro. It can make me there and then off cry. There's so much things here. Like, humanity, bro, we're like, I swear down, we must be like on our the episode before the last one, I can't remember the name on all them things there. Yeah, we're almost done. We're almost done out here. That's all I'm saying.
Finale? I think they call it the
What's the
finale.
word? But I usually have the word, but sometimes when I'm on video recording with you,
Either way, we're
certain
definitely on our last legs. Like we're on
yeah,
our last legs.
basically.
Yeah.
Bro, you know when you're talking about the African leaders and stuff and certain things that Bill Gates and some of these companies are carrying, bro, so many of these companies have gone to Africa just to like carry out tests on like the
Oh,
poor
Bill
kids
Gates
and
been testing on Africans.
bro,
Been
the
testing on
amount of
Africans.
things they've done, even oh bro, I don't even want to say their name because I don't want to get this video. The people that done the vaccine
Oh yeah,
for what
yeah.
we had a
I
couple of
know
years ago and all that, bro.
the P and all them people there.
Bro, there was if you go and check, I don't care, F it. Check Pfizer's history. They have a history. They went to court and got done, and they had to pay bare money because they got done for testing kids out there in Africa illegally and stuff. They're doing tests and stuff on them. And my thing is, yeah, bro, bro, African leaders, they are the worst people on this planet. They are literally, that's why we need 1 million Ibrahima Traore, bro.
Ibrahim
See, bro,
Traore.
I wish I was from Burkina Faso, so I'm so proud of that country, yeah. I'm so proud, and I wish.
For real.
I'm saying, why can't
For
everybody look, bro? In a small time, the guy's been there. He's building electric cars. He's got social housing. He's fixing up the roads. He's giving all the farmers tractors and all them things there. Bro, he's done so much in just a few years than these colonizers have done in flipping 100 years, in a decade.
Yeah.
I mean, in a century.
But you know what that makes you realize,
yeah?
You know what that makes you realize? You know when I was a kid, yeah, I used to really believe the media. I used to believe like the news. Like I never questioned it. So I used to be very fearful of like North Korea, Russia, China, because they always made them look like these villains, these super villains.
Me too.
And as I got older, I realized all they are people who are trying to literally detach themselves from a certain nation's perspective of what humanity should be like. And they're saying no. They're saying no to all the things that they're trying to force feed us to like accept.
I realized as I got older, anything demonized on the television or anything that's played on that's made to look bad, do your investigation.
Oh, definitely.
Remember, it's the people painting these propagandas. These are the people who are giving us the foods and giving us all these and all them things there. They're the ones painting the stories for us on the television and them things there. Like as boldly as I remember seeing, I remember when 9/11 happened and the woman was talking about one of the towers going down, and it hadn't gone down yet. It was right behind her.
I do remember that clip. Yeah.
And then like people talk about this, they'll still call you conspiracy theories and all these things, and they got all these names, to make people have alternative theories and stuff, and it's like, bro, it's I got friends and people that genuinely think like the government that run us and the people that are in charge of us are genuinely there they've got our best benefits at heart and them things. They're literally there to. I'm telling them, nah, bro. We live in a capitalist society. Money runs things. Money rules. Your life means nothing, bro. Like literally, it means nothing, bro. It's literally the battle of who can stack up the most. And when, like, back in the days when we was learning about capitalism, teach you about the hierarchy, the triangle structure and them things there. It's always going to be the people at the bottom. And the people at the bottom, they're standing on their backs, bruv, and doing all sorts of them. They're literally cogs in a machine. They're useless, bruv. Once they're dead or fall out, like anything in your car, dash it out, replace it. Nothing, bro.
Yeah,
nothing.
I hear you. I mean, yeah, bro, I do believe on our last legs. I definitely agree with that. And I think the next phase after our last legs will be a revolution where people are going to want to fight for nature. Like nature is going to win, because at some point we're going to realize just how artificial we've become, bro. Because when I look at life, I look at life from many different like perspectives, especially like from a historical standpoint as well. There was a time when every man farmed his land and raised his cattle, and he passed that knowledge on to his son. So it was normal for us to like grow what we ate, hunt what we ate, or herd what we ate, right? Then people started to become a bit more comfortable. Then it was one farmer in the community now, and he provided for everyone. He went around with the milk every morning. You know, you wanted lamb, you went to him. So it went from every man having that knowledge to one man having that knowledge. Now it's become cities, towns, countries where we're relying on farmers we don't even know on a first name basis. We don't know these people. So when you say it's capitalist, I agree, because the amount of money that these farmers are making, I can see why they would cut corners, bro. Like, do you remember the 2013 horse meat scandal? Bro, they passed off horse meat as beef because the demand was so high, they couldn't meet it. They were actually slaughtering horses and selling it to us as beef. Now, bro, horse meat is not illegal in the UK, right? So it's not as if what they've done is something that could have affected our bodies or had an effect on us with parasites or whatever. Horse meat is edible, is legal in the UK to eat. Just not that common, just not that popular. But why lie to us? You could have easily said, hey, guys, you could have marketed it to us and said, guys, there's the new craze in town. Everybody's eating horse meat. Try horse meat. And believe you me, people would have eaten it. People would have eaten it.
They lie to you about everything. They lie to you telling you immigrants are your problem. They lie to you about, bro, little things that like McDonald's should be legal. I swear down, I've said it and I'll say it again.
Bro, have you seen when those people that do those experiments with McDonald's and it never decomposes?
Bro, listen to me, yeah. I genuinely believe, I'm not trying to offend anyone or nothing. Anyone that gives McDonald's to their child, that's child abuse. Wallahi,
I have to agree. I have to agree.
I don't care. I don't care if anyone feels away. Anyone that gives their child McDonald's or any of them things there, that's child abuse, bro. Yeah. Imagine you got McDonald's. Look how big McDonald's is, yeah? Look how big Coca-Cola is. Have you seen what Coca-Cola does? But we use Coca-Cola to wash the sink, fam. Bro, have you seen what it does to metal,
people used to clear their drainage, bro. People used to clear their drainage. Do you know what I mean?
Blood. And then you go in the shop, blood. They sell slush puppies and them things there. Have you seen what's in them things, blood? Them slushy. Have you seen what's in them slushy things, blood?
No.
Oh, bro.
All I know is it's coloring. It's coloring sugar on ice.
Man. Huh?
It's just coloring sugar on ice. That's it.
No,
so it's actually bad for you.
No.
Oh, you're talking about inside the machine itself.
No, the coloring.
Yeah.
The liquid itself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The stuff in it, it's like, bruv, it's nasty stuff like antifreeze and things there. There's bare nasty things.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know that.
Bro, if you do your research, I think someone not too long ago passed away from it or got mad sick from it, like not too long ago. Bro, there's so many things. And when you were talking before about how all our food's going to be made from labs, pretty much most of it is made from labs now.
We wouldn't know. We wouldn't know. Huh? We wouldn't know.
No, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know, but I've been on this kind of stuff from time ago. Bro, from where I live to where, for example, where I get my vegetables from, it's a mission. I can either go Tesco's or go there, or there's even like in my area, I'm not going to mention my area, there's like, if I go on the high road, there's people selling fruits and vegetables and all them things there.
Yeah.
But even I've learned to spot them things there. None of these fruit and vegetable shops, none of them stay open 24 hours a day. You go there, and the apples, all the fruits are glistening. No,
it's wax. It's wax, and that they use all kinds of stuff to make it look like it's fresh.
Sorts of stuff. You know them ones there, bro. I go to the shops here where I want to see flies on my things. I want to see bats.
You know, sorry
to
stop you. Yeah, there's an African American guy. I can't remember his name, but he's very popular. He's got tattoos all over his face. He's a bit chubby, and he teaches these children how to like defend themselves with guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he teaches them the right food to eat. Now you see this guy, he said something once, and I remember thinking what he's saying makes so much sense, but the way the Instagram page worded it, it made him look silly, even though what he said made sense. He said, if I don't see flies around the fruits and the veg, then something is wrong.
Bro, I've never heard him say that before. Bro, if the food don't die, if you don't die in at least maximum a week, what are you eating, bro?
Yeah.
Bro,
you know,
when I get my bananas or vegetables, especially in this weather, 3-4 days, it's ready. You know what I mean? My planting, whatever. I went and got spinach from one local shop. This is how I know I don't get vegetable from these 24-hour shops and stuff. I went and got spinach, and when I get my spinach, I wrap in like paper.
Yeah.
And I put it in the fridge and stuff just to keep it fresh. And if I don't eat it within 3-4 days, it starts going soggy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got one from the local vegetable shop the other day, bro. I went back to it. A week later, it's crisps. I could have done an advert with it. That's how picture perfect it was and them things there. I said to my wife and
Something's
day
dodgy
before,
here.
no,
Yeah,
watch even the fruit and vegetable.
yeah.
Like,
But
I
you know
don't
what?
get
You know
nothing
what?
from.
It's just pure ignorance. Like these companies, these corporations, and like all these supermarket chains are all about their money. They're literally banking on our ignorance, bro. They bank. It's our fault, bro. Because look, we've been lied to since we're in school. We've not been told the truth about, bro. Do you know? Do you know? I was 30 years old when I started to really understand like the human anatomy and the side effects of certain foods, the side effects of drinking water. Like I started to
Yeah,
understand, like it's like you hear these people, yeah. Pardon me. You hear these people, these knowledgeable people on like nutrients and vitamins and all types of things that the body needs. Yeah, they talk about. They always use reference. They use the metaphor of would you put diesel in a petrol car or would you put petrol in an electric car? And people think, oh, that just sounds like really basic, but it's so real because our bodies are literally, even though they're living organisms, yeah, they're
yeah,
you can compare them to machines because everything is working. Our liver is doing its job. Our hearts are sorry, not our hearts. Our heart is doing its job. Kidneys doing their job, stomach, bowels, small intestines, large intestines, eyes, everything is
Bro, do
doing
you know
its
when
job, bro.
do you know when I first realized, bro? When I came to this country, I got brothers and sisters from this country and stuff in it, and I got friends, family. When I first came to this country, my brothers and sisters, yeah, and I realized like, raw, we're coming from like a third world country, but we're perfect in health, strong, everything. Brothers and sisters, this one's got eczema, this one's got fragile bones, broken bones, this one's got this,
Diabetes,
it's got this, yeah, it's
yeah,
got that, yeah,
bro.
this one's got this, it's got that. Like, I always say, why is everyone got something? We never had nothing. And
Yeah.
we're the one coming from like this poverty-ridden country, you know, but
But
you lot are
but
in
why do
big
you
England.
think Bill Gates is coming to do what he's doing in Africa, bro?
And one more thing
Because
you said
because
that,
because these people they're making themselves weaker and weaker and weaker and they're dependent on false medicines that have so many side effects. They say, oh, when you get this you might get itchy skin, and if you take that you might have diarrhea, and if you take that you might get blurry eyes, and if you take that, but that's meant to be medicine though, so why so many side effects? And if Africans are eating, bruv, I remember when you had this conversation, yeah. Remember I told you when I was a kid growing up in Ghana, yeah, if I wanted something like a snack or something, there was always someone selling an orange or a
yeah, yeah.
banana or grilled plantain. There was always something healthy or roasted peanuts. And I
When I
thought,
lived in
that
Africa,
is,
I never seen chocolates.
okay, chocolates weren't that popular, but they were there.
No.
We had this thing called Golden Tree chocolates, and they used to sell it, and this sweet called PK. And the kids would come to the side of the car and say, PK, 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 PK. Golden Tree, Golden Tree, Golden Tree. And it was chocolates. But no one really, it wasn't, but remember, the chocolates there, it's not made the same way here. It's natural, so it tastes
Yeah,
completely
yeah, it's
different.
proper cocoa
Yeah,
and
so
proper, yeah,
chocolate
yeah.
was popular, but not as popular as it was in the UK. It's like, you might decide, oh, let me just grab one, but it was pure cocoa. Like, it tasted like it had no sugar in it,
Yeah.
you
We
know?
used to drink like um Milo
Yeah,
and all
Milo,
that stuff.
that was poison, bro.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
but
poison.
that
But
was the
as a kid,
closest we
yeah,
got.
yeah, it
That was
was,
the
yeah.
closest we got to
Yeah,
chocolate.
we
Do you know
called
what
it
I'm
Milo.
saying?
We called it Milo. Milo.
Yeah, Milo,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
But I wanted to point on something you said earlier on. Yeah, it's such a great point, but like you just kind of like breezed over it in a sentence. You was talking about how they're trying to play on our ignorance and stuff, bro. What do you mean? They've been doing it for years. You know, one thing I realized, yeah, there's like different classes of people, and I'm in the working class, born in the working class, and I'm saying you can call me the working class. I'm not by far not middle class or whatever, yeah. And you know, I realized a lot of my bridges and the people I'm from, a lot of people are mad ignorant. I'm talking about like, for example, when I first stopped eating meat, this is I'm not trying to convert nobody into a meat eater, yeah. I just show you the ignorance, yeah. Like for me, yeah, I can argue with you about something that I think I got knowledge of, but if you come back and come with me with good evidence and solid, and I
You can
can't
change your
refute it.
mind. Yeah, you can
I
easily.
can check my
Yeah,
mind
yeah,
can be
yeah.
easy. You know what I'm saying?
Some
So when
people
for
don't want.
example, man saying to me, "Oh, why did you stop eating meat?" and I'm showing man little things that are like, okay, cool, bro. Like I'm showing man, giving man reasons like, yo, like these, for example, it takes so many days, like red meat, to break down in your body and stuff. Like, even though humans have evolved all these time, how come it's still taking that long to break down
Yeah.
meat? You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Everybody's
Why?
got
Why haven't
entertainment people
our
and
bodies
shit.
adapted to that process? Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then the mad thing is, yeah, like no matter whatever's wrong with you, more time, yeah. especially coming from Nigeria, I know this year. You can most things that will heal you are from nature, natural stuff. Whether it's
Standard.
fruit,
Yeah.
vegetable, there's leaves, there's this thing called in Nigeria called agbo that we used to drink in the morning and them things there. Bro, everything in nature is there for us.
Yeah.
This thing was there to put there for us so we can eat, feed, and do what we need to do.
100%.
All this other stuff is caveman activities, and I'm not with it. That's just how I feel about meat and stuff, yeah. But when I've showed man certain things, like for example, certain man I like pork and stuff, and I'm saying, bro, this is not man's like blood. I'm eating my pork and all them things there. Like now, because like pork's not so cool no more. A lot of people are falling off the pork thing now, yeah. But back in the days, bro, a lot of people are very ignorant. They are very. You can show them literally the truth. I show stuff.
But
they're
bro,
like blood.
You know, so deep.
Remember as well, I grew up eating meat. I'm not a man who just like. I grew up in a solid Nigerian household, full.
I know. Meat is staple diet, bro. Staple diet in West Africa. I grew up the same way, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? In Ghana, if there was no meat, you know, in Ghana, there's this like not saying, but it's kind of like a understanding that if a woman cooks for her husband and he doesn't have like big portions of meat, he's offended, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the meat? What is this? What is this? Do you know what I mean? He'll be offended,
even
bro.
Back in the days as kids, we used to go steal meat out the pot and them things there, bro.
Exactly.
What?
no one wanted the stew. No one wanted the rice. We stole the meat, bro. Do you know?
Try put the lid down quietly so nobody hears it and them things there.
But bro, you know what's so deep, yeah? You know what's so deep, yeah? I wanna go back to what we're saying about Bill Gates and you know, people relying on the food from labs, yeah. This might be slightly off topic, but I think we're gonna get to a stage where soon everything's gonna be artificial. And you mentioned something one time when we were talking on the phone, and you talked about demolition, man.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna get back. I want to get to that. But I'm gonna like land the plane first, yeah. Did I say land the plane? Oh yeah, well, that makes sense. I thought I said plane the land. I was just making sure. but they're trying to create children in labs, babies in labs. Now it's food in labs. I reckon it's going to get to a stage where people like you and I, who are going to be old men in the future, we're going to be telling people there was a time when everything was real and they're not going to believe us. Then we're going to die out and there'll be no one else to tell those stories. And they might try and do a reset and reboot history so people don't have evidence of this. And I reckon that soon everything on this planet is going to be fake, and only a few real people who are going to capitalize and enslave the masses are going to be real. There'll be few families that are still going to have sex and reproduce the normal way, and they're going to be the only ones to rule because, bro, we are a hindrance. They population control. They want our numbers down. They don't really want us around. They create wars, so we die in wars. They create fake atrocities so that we all rally up and join the masses and go and fight other people. We're dying in large numbers. I believe most of these diseases are man-made, so we're dying. Gang culture, I believe, was created so that it gives a reason for police to kill gang members, and gang members to kill each other. Drugs are taking us out. Alcohol addiction. Do you know what I'm trying to say? There's many things that are taking us out. Then you got all the other stuff, that sexually transmitted diseases as well, taking us out. You know,
I believe there's a cure for cancer. It's been there.
Bro,
that's why they kill people why they kill people that look like Dr. Sebi. I believe there's a cure for all these things, but it's a pharmaceutical business. It's like a multi-trillion-dollar business.
Bro.
Why would we cure it when people can still pay? Keep paying for the hope, like Jesus coming back. You know what I'm saying?
Interviewed this brother called Keedrich Olsen. He's like a kind of like, he's a self-proclaimed kind of he still believes in like he's an American guy, but his heritage is in Europe, Scandinavia. So he worships the old Norse gods like Thor and Odin and all that kind of stuff. And he's a naturalist as well. I interviewed him, and he was telling me about like medicine and how they wiped out all these so-called witches. They called them witches just so that we can understand why they like demonize them and understand why they're attacking them, right? Because that's what it is, all about rallying up the troops, right? But what they were knowledge. They were gatekeeping certain knowledge and only giving it to people who were willing to learn. And that knowledge was, like you said, how to use roots and herbs and certain spices to heal and cleanse and you know, just God's creation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything that God gave us on the earth.
Everything we need is out here on this planet for us.
And they called that witchcraft, bro. But this is God's creation. They called that witchcraft, and they gave us artificial, you know, stuff, right? And we're lapping
remember,
it up.
anything that comes from the black people is dark. Anything black.
Yeah.
Remember,
bro, that's what I'm saying. This is not just black. I'm talking about Europeans as well, bro. This is not just black. Europeans as well who are fighting that same fight and got labeled mythological or demonized and labeled witches and wizards, when all this stuff was stuff that's natural, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it was, bruv, they done this everywhere that they went, and what they've got now is exactly what they wanted, which is, like you said, a nation, a globe of ignorant people who don't even know their roots, don't even know. Like I said, there's gonna be a next reset, bro. There's gonna be a next reset where we're all gonna be artificial, and where they're gonna control us because we're gonna be made. They will have certain switches that will just deactivate us, bro. It could be your heart will explode or something, or your kidneys will fail, and they'll be like, oh, take this and take that, bro. We are going to become a globe of slaves, bro.
Remember back in the days, there used to be that myth, oh, everyone's gonna get a chip in their arm and all that stuff, and all that stuff. Hey, you got it already. You just don't know. It's the phone. It's the phone. It's the phone. You can't live without it. Nobody can live without their phone.
I can't live without it. I gotta see what's going on in the world, man.
That's it. And it's getting to a next bit now where in certain places, certain people are actually implanting chips and stuff into their body now. And like that pays for everything and all that stuff. But yeah, you know, I was looking at something somewhere the other day as well. This country's got they right now, and they're using taxpayers' money. They've invested in a system where I think they're trying to like either like artificially rain or stop the rain or something like that.
I've seen that. No, that's going on right now in America, bro. Yeah,
in this country as well.
Oh, here, okay. I've seen in America. I tell a lie. I think it was here. You know that guy from?
It's this country, but 1 million.
Yeah, no. You're right. What's the name of that guy who used to be in that show? Third Gear. Is it Third Gear? That show back in the days. Fifth Gear. Is it Fifth Gear? That racing.
You mean the Jeremy Clarkson.
Jeremy Clarkson. Have you seen that clip where he's around that machine? And it puts like fake clouds into the atmosphere so that the clouds can become heavy and rain.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they've done a documentary on it.
They did a documentary on it. Yeah, I've not watched it, but I've seen that clip. That clip's been flying around.
Yeah. So bro, and I think remember the other day was talking as well, and I think that's gonna be the end of humanity. Trying to play God. Jeez. Remember the same thing with the whole Adam and Eve thing. Yeah. Play with the man. Do not. But remember as well,
bro. You're cracking up, man.
They don't believe in him.
Your thing's cracking up. Okay, it's getting a bit better now.
I don't know why.
It's getting a bit better now. I don't know what happened. It's proper. It's proper. Like pixelated, and the audio is terrible, man.
What? Right now?
Yeah, like it sounds like a robot. You sound like a robot right now.
Why? You
see, bro, listen, you see, they tapped in, bro. They found out about us. They got us, bro. They got us.
You know, because this ain't happening last few ones, you know.
I'm telling you, bro. They got us, bro. They got us. I'm telling you, they got us. Hey, yo, we might have to do a part 2.
Yeah,
we might have to do a part 2. All right, guys, listen. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know what you think in the comments. Is any of what we're saying making sense? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Feel free to speak your mind. Yeah, man. It's been a pleasure, my G.
Yes, my G. I'll speak to you soon, man.
All right, then, bro. In a bit, yeah?
Peace.